why everyone is talking about Squid Game. I mean, it is a very good show. I loved it. I watched it the day it got released, and somehow it has become the national obsession. Who doesn't like the concept of rich getting richer and treating people as there is no value attached to human life? A concept of playing games and showing us the reality to what extent a human being can go. They have done a tremendous job. Look at the cinematography. I mean, the show does get slow at some point, but Netflix also gives you the option to fast forward it. So the only thing that is pissing me off why nobody is talking about Alice in Borderland. It got released on Netflix last year in December. I really didn't talk about it because I thought people might not watch Japanese shows. No offense to anime, but the other show comes from a foreign language and everybody go nuts about it. On a same concept of playing games, just different kind of games, but it is based upon games and nobody talked about Alice in Borderland. Netflix hasn't done their promotion right. Every other YouTuber I can see out there, they are doing promotions for Squid Game. Even Panmalbad did one of the reactions on Netflix YouTube channel for Squid Game. It hasn't been really too late to promote AIB, I mean Alice in Borderland. So the story begins with these three friends, Arisu, Chota and Karube. They find themselves on the empty streets of Tokyo, and these guys are just goofing around at night. These three unknowingly enters into a building where they have to play the game for survival. So the first game that they encounters is a room where they have to select the right door to pass on to the other room where they will get two other doors and they have to choose the right one. If they will choose the wrong one, they will get eliminated, and by eliminated I mean. And the interesting thing about these games are that eventually you will feel like that they only require physical health, but it is not true. Our protagonist will make you realize at every point that these games are not just about your physical strength but also about your mental strength. Many people out there who are professional gamers, who earn their living by playing games, people think that they don't really do anything. But it really takes a lot of mental strength to really win these games. And because our protagonist, he comes from a very wealthy family and he doesn't really want to interact with anyone. He is an introvert. I can fully relate with him. Now when we talk about the protagonist, the story does begin with these three friends, but as the story progresses they meet other people. There is one girl in the show named Usagi. She actually lost her father in one of the expedition. They both of them are climbers. Then there is another guy, I have to look out for the names. His name is Turo Chishia, and he is a very shy guy, but he is a great fighter. Then there is one more character who is the founder of one of these association named Beach, who are trying to find out the way to go to their original lives or to the parallel universe or to their own country. I have no idea about that where they are trying to go. It's not my fault that I cannot tell you. The director of the show hasn't really revealed it yet, so that is why I can't tell you. And at the end of every game, they receive one of the cards, and they believe that collecting all of these cards might take them to their original life. There's one of the episodes where they play the game of betrayal. I loved that one particular episode. It will show you that how human beings have come to this extent where they can betray anyone just for the sake of survival, and it will probably shake your core. It did to mine. Alice in Borderland only has 8 episodes. You can just finish it off in one night or in one week. I would suggest you go right now and watch it. If you like the recommendation, do go and hit the bell notification. I will come up with another recommendation for another week.